Welcome again to another poolside chat. We are going to talk about our very first go camping experience at Lake
Powhatan State Park.
There in North Carolina, real close to when you purchase the go. Now, there's another campground that they recommended we go to, but due to our work schedules and things like that, actually, it's funny. I remember because I looked to book a spot, but I didn't book it because I wanted to talk to Lisa about it. And by the time I got back to the website, it had booked out. So the Lake Powhatan, okay, from North Carolina, we're saying that wrong. Let us know. All right.
Powhatan.
All right, but that one had spots available. So, and I think they had more camp spots too. So
that I'm not sure of, but either way, it was beautiful.
Absolutely so. So if you watched our previous video where we actually did the road trip, which was a lot of fun, to
Brevard
to the factory. We got the factory tour that Saturday morning. They did a great job walking us through setting up, taking down the camper, the go. We attached it to the truck, and then boom, we are off to the campground. Beautiful day, a little bit warm. We needed to get some camping supplies though, and we found a grocery store in North Carolina that's called
Ingalls,
not in Florida. And this place is, now the big thing in Florida is Publix. And this place, I think, is better than Publix. What do you think?
100%.
It was amazing. So
I've never seen such a huge, elaborate bakery.
And they were doing updates.
They were putting in another restaurant. They have like a sub bar, hot food bar, similar to what Publix has, but like
better.
This is like Publix on steroids.
It was. And the prices were great. I thought the prices were really fair too. I mean, we ended up getting a sub. Did we get a sub? We got a sub.
Yeah, we got subs.
We got a sub to eat, and we got some other stuff we needed.
And those chocolate chip cookies. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, the chocolate chip cookies were really good. That whole experience was good. I don't want to say worth driving to North Carolina over, but it was good. So anyway, but it's convenient if you're going to Lake Powhatan to go there, get any supplies that you might need, bags of ice or whatever. We made it there, and beautiful drive, kind of mountainous, a lot of forest, kind of cruising in, going up the road, pulling our go camper. We're like, yeehaw, let's giddy up. And we passed the one sign. There it goes right there. You can see it. And as we came up this road, we came to kind of the check-in station.
Right.
And the young lady there was hilarious. She was like super friendly, lived there as part of the, what do they call it, like the camp?
Camp host, I guess you'd call
like
her.
Like a host type thing, excuse me. She was great. The firewood was right there if we needed it. She was there. But the very first thing Lisa noticed was
all the bear signs.
Bear signs everywhere. Then they gave us the flyer that talked about bears and what to do and what not to do. So Lisa was immediately on guard because of this, but I wasn't really too worried. Easy to get into though. Pulled in. Thank God. Again, I tried backing to go up. It was like the road came up, so I got like double jeopardy. The road was turning, so I had to go past it, but I had to turn and follow the road to get down, and then turn hard to get into the campsite.
And we had people waiting.
And we had people, yeah.
Well,
it was
one way
like,
drive type thing.
Yeah, I was like, okay. After about my 30-second try, I'm like, I am done. We just took it off the ball hitch and easily kind of pushed it back in. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
And it was great. The campsite was phenomenal. Take a look here. You can see some video and some photos of the campsite. But this was our first time now out of the warehouse assembling everything. Now realize when we picked this up and we got that package, what was that package called?
The Go All Out.
The Go All Out package. Everything is in boxes, most of it. Some of it came in the travel case.
Like the duffel type
the
thing.
Duffel bag, you know. But a lot of it, we just had boxes. So we had to, I don't want to say we had no problem setting the go up, because even though they had just shown us about 4 hours earlier, when you have to do it and it's hot and you attract bugs like I do, we kind of got through it and we got everything up and we were successful.
It just took a while.
It took us forever.
We were a little snippy with one another.
So yeah, and then again, you watch the video here and you can see everything. But it was still pretty cool.
We didn't, and the only thing we put up was the tent itself. We did not go and put up the gazebo.
Yeah, we popped up the go. That was it. We didn't even. We had the awning. We were gonna
like the rain fly type thing.
Yeah, that rain fly goes out. We were gonna put the rain fly up, but the problem is, the ground was so hard. I actually bent one of those aluminum stakes when I was trying to get it set up. So we nixed that idea. We instantly started a list of additional things we would need when we go camping, and one of those was a better hammer and tougher
heavy duty spikes
that we could use when we're in hard ground. So initially when we set up, the goal popped up, we got everything leveled, everything looked good, everything went well. Lisa was anxious though, because if you take a look here, you can see that even on the picnic table, kind of like attached to the seat or the top of the table, there was another bear warning sign.
And we had our own bear bin.
We had our own bear bin assigned to us.
I was very thankful to find out that we were not near the dumpster.
Yeah, dumpster is up the road.
Because I was very concerned about that. We didn't even see a bear.
Never saw a bear. Never saw a raccoon.
Didn't really see any wildlife.
Yeah.
But just the fact that there were these warning signs all over, I was in hyper focus mode and
high state of anxiety for sure.
Any little, scratch in the middle of the night, I'm like, is it a bear? Is it a bear?
So yeah, but it was no bears.
No bears.
So, but it was beautiful up there. Absolutely. I mean,
yeah, and we only got to spend one night because we had to get back to work. So
yeah, we only had one night there, but amazing though.
Important tip though, if you are going to buy a go and you're going to camp, the day that you buy the go, spend the $50 and purchase the wireless inflator for your mattresses.
Oh, the air inflator.
Because that was manually doing that was a lot of work.
It was challenging. Yeah, wish you would have known that then. Because they do kind of self-inflate, and you can use the bags. You move them around, it captures the air, and then you squeeze the bag, and then the bag forces it into the mattress.
Which is all fine and dandy.
Which is great.
You're 35 years younger than we are, but this was hard.
But we bought the afterwards, because that went on the list of things we needed. But we got on their website, ordered this little thing, and it has just been a game changer for us.
It pumps them up and takes them down in no time. Much, much easier setup. Yeah. So spend the $50.
Yeah. Now what's nice too is we were pretty close to the restrooms, which were nice. The shower was very nice. Lisa again learned an important camping lesson. She put on her feet some flip-flops. And I said, there's no way you're going to walk in those flip-flops all the way to
He was right.
So, yeah, you take the flip-flops with you. But other than that, again, beautiful night.
Cooled down very nicely.
Cooled down. It was great. Our neighbors were nice. We had this adorable little girl who was probably, 8 or 9?
I think she's about 8 or 9, yeah.
Who decided to pay us a visit. Our first official camping, I don't know. Hello.
Yeah.
But she showed up with a belt on, a walkie-talkie, so she could talk to her dad. She had a
knife, like a Bowie knife or something.
Yeah, some type of Davy Crockett, but she was hilarious.
Had her own little fire starters. Told us all about what's going to happen if she gets lost in the woods.
Yeah, she was prepared. So first night in the camper, fantastic. Slept like a baby, and I could not believe how loud it got when that sunset.
Oh, yeah,
and all the bugs started chirping.
We were trying to figure out what we were hearing.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet. Now, what's neat is in the morning we only spent one night, but we purchased the kitchen as part of that package. That kitchenette pop-up,
Dynamax or
and
Dynamax.
And then we also had the Blackstone griddle we picked up, which I'm really glad we did. So you can see here in these pictures in this video. Lisa actually made some scrambled eggs, pancakes, things like that. It was fantastic. And
very, very
good
first
is
experience.
Nice. Yeah, the grill cleaned up super nice. Good morning. Here we are.
breakfast time.
Good morning.
How'd you sleep?
Great.
What'd you think?
I loved it.
Take a look at the little thing going on here, but we are enjoying the park. Where are we heading?
We're, I don't know, Powhatan State Park.
Powhatan State Park. Very great campground, though. So, it was a great night and a success for the go.
And no bears.
No bears. Bye.
So it was a really nice experience. We enjoyed it. The food was great. She did a great job. The griddle was cool. Loved the go. Can't state enough how much we enjoyed the go. It was just a great first experience, from the drive up from Florida to that morning picking it up to the factory tour again to just the instruction to the campground. It was just first class. It was
Even
great.
taking it down and then, driving the 10 hours back home. It pulls super easy.
Yeah, it pulled really easy. So
He had me drive probably halfway through all sorts of weather. And honestly, it was like there was nothing behind us. You almost had to remind yourself that you were pulling something.
Yeah, it pulls super easy, which again, that's kind of a bad thing too. You forget the trailers there. But yeah, it was great. And then we spent most of the day, we walked around the campground a little bit, just played tourist. But again, what I was kind of saying earlier with all those boxes of stuff, we spent a lot of time opening up bags, boxes, figuring out, what went with what, what are these for? What's that for? What's this used for? Type of a thing. And we got it kind of sorted out, which kind of led to more things being added to our list of what we wanted to pick up when we got home. But it was a very pleasant experience. The campground was great. Can't recommend going over there enough. In fact, we want to go back. We want to get our maintenance in, and we're going to head back and spend a bit more time there this time around. Any final thoughts on that?
No, I would just say if you're hesitating on pulling the trigger on one of these, I don't think you'll have any regrets.
Yeah. And again, for boondocking, it'll be fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
So when you kind of do that, that'll be another video we're going to get into. But remember, home is where your go goes. Again, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Please tell your friends. We'll catch you soon.